ton. And that's just one guy. This is one half of a 6-man tag match. The walls of the NCW arena will truly be tested with this one. Your main event this week on NWA Wildside, as we now have the return of the phenomenal AJ Styles teaming with Caprice, Coleman, and Jimmy Rave. Albeit a very injured Jimmy Rave. Body rocking, Dan. Caprice Coleman, a guy who I believe has everything. Yes, AJ Styles may be the phenomenal one, and he certainly is. Caprice Coleman hot on his heels, a man who reinvents the craft week after week. And the folks he is tagging up with do more than their share as well.
Against doctor's orders, the original ecstasy, Jimmy Rave!
Jimmy Rave, the former junior heavyweight champion, walking out here showing some more than a few signs of injured ribs. He's holding them even as we speak.
And their tag team partner,
Jimmy Rave out here against doctor's orders. Could have any of these Wildside stars ever paid attention to a doctor anyway? However, both Coleman and Rave are tagging with perhaps one of the most gifted professionals who ever walk in any pro wrestling arena, the phenomenal AJ Styles.
from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 202 pounds, the most phenomenal athlete in professional wrestling, the IPW heavyweight champion, AJ Styles.
AJ Styles on a recent visit to the state of Florida, tearing up the state systematically and emerging with the IPW heavyweight championship. She's a little bit more than the NWA Virginia title last I checked. But Styles, Coleman, and Rave, as truly gifted as those three men are facing three gifted individuals.
The 6-man tag team grudge match. So much hatred here. Jason Cross is just being eaten alive by jealousy that he was pinned by Caprice Ice Coleman 2 weeks ago on Wildside. JC Dazz has a hatred for Jimmy Rave. I don't know why it is, but it's there. There's reasons we can't talk about, personal reasons, behind-the-scenes things we can't speak about on the air. But JC Dazz literally won't rest until Jimmy Rave is eating out of a tube and sitting in a wheelchair for the rest of his life. AJ Styles doesn't have that much of an issue with Iceberg. Although Iceberg has destroyed so many top stars here on Wildside, Styles is just wanting to get revenge for some of his friends. However, AJ Styles does have an issue with Rick Michaels, a man very loosely affiliated with the NWA Elite, and the man that happens to be the Wildside heavyweight champion. Michaels has ducked, he has dodged, done everything in his power to avoid AJ Styles like the plague. And he's doing it again tonight, but Caprice Coleman and Jason Cross now in the ring. The rivalry here, very big thing. Caprice Coleman on the upper hand with drop toe holds and a super kick by Cross blocking.
Unbelievable! I'm talking about you, Dan. All with one breath. It's Cross and Coleman. Remember, Caprice Coleman pinned Jason Cross just a couple weeks ago here at Wildside. Series of pin attempts from Coleman, still no go. He is tying up the new role model like a pretzel. Cross goes charging into his own corner.
Japanese arm back by Jimmy Rave tonight with broken ribs, executing this matchup against doctor's orders. AJ Styles with a drop kick, and Jason Cross landed on his head.
I think the doctor may have had a good point Jimmy Rave has done nothing but clutch his ribs ever since getting his introductions from you earlier on in this match.
2 weeks ago in Wildside, Iceberg killed him.
Jimmy Rave should not be here this evening, but there's no telling Rave that's for sure. Rave, the former junior heavyweight champion. And now it's Styles and Iceberg. Iceberg goes charging. And Styles just, all he has to do is duck.
Jimmy Rave's gonna fly over the top. Iceberg catches him. Iceberg caught him. Look at JC, that's a Italian moonsault.
Iceberg is still standing. Go figure.
Caprice Coleman to the outside now. Up and over. Look out for AJ Styles.
And Jason Cross heads off AJ Styles at the pass. But through it all, Iceberg is still standing. Can anything take down the steamrolling Iceberg? I don't think so.
Jason Cross on his feet. Look at AJ Styles.
AJ Styles like a bolt out of the sky, steamrolling over everybody, including his own tag team partners. Apparently he thinks it's worthwhile, but Iceberg, once again, still standing.
And Jason Cross is on the apron. What's this gonna be? Good God, corkscrew inverted moonsault.
That got Iceberg down. Jason Cross corkscrewing all over everybody here at the NCW arena. And rolling into the ring is that massive Iceberg. An incredible show of offense from literally all concerned. However, I do believe it's going to take a nuclear weapon to do any number on Iceberg. However, that kick from AJ Styles certainly made its mark.
Big super kick by Jason Cross in return. There's one by Caprice Coleman and one by JC Dazz.
Damn near super kick clinic. Jeff Bailey, for crying out loud. Jeff Bailey with a super kick. That's it.
That weasel. He is our glorious CEO. What a pristine boss he is. JC Dazz crashes and burns on the floor.
It's taken Buck Styles and Coleman double teaming on the massive Iceberg. A hip toss. Best of luck, boys.
Double back suplex by the No Pain Train. Look at Jimmy Rave.
A low drop kick. Hit Iceberg right in the mush. And that's the nicest thing I can say about the face of Iceberg.
Jason Cross is hard on the floor. Jimmy Rave with another drop kick, taking Iceberg down.
Jimmy Rave actually on top for a 2 count. AJ Styles and Coleman are on top.
Across the ring. Clear across the ring, but Iceberg kicked out. 3 men on him.
He kicked off 3 people trying to pin him. Iceberg still kicked out.
This guy is inhuman. Look at that vicious power slam by JC Dazz. Hurricane Rana by Jason Cross. This match is a damn train wreck.
Bodies littered all over the building here at the NCW arena. And it's Dazz and Rave. Oh, and Dazz is going for those ribs. Jeff Bailey going to town on Caprice Coleman. Remember, Caprice Coleman clocked Jeff Bailey only 3 weeks ago here in Wildside.
And look at JC Dazz going to the ribs of Jimmy.